What's up, guys? Once again, it's the Boss and the Sauce Show, Conference USA College Football Preview right now. Right back at you, the Boss and the Sauce, Conference USA College Football Preview. And right now, we got the North Texas Mean Green in the house. Yo, let's take a look into this Mean Green team this year in 2019. Now, fourth-year coach Seth Luttrell, he gets 8 on offense, 5 on defense. Shout out to him. He did his recruiting. He brought up his red shirts. He has a nice group of guys right here. Now, on offense, it's solid at all level. He's got one of the best quarterbacks with a nice receiving staff, a decent running back, a line. Everything is solid on the offense with the 8 returners. Now, the defense, they're going to need a can of Flix-A-Flat because they rolling around on some May-Pop tires right now because we don't know what we're going to get out of this defense. They're going to be led by the secondary because they have 2 seniors in the secondary. It's kind of difficult running the defense from the secondary first because if you don't get enough pressure on the quarterback and if you can't stop the run, the secondary guys, they get worn out back there. The run opens up the pass and it spells disaster. But overall, this is a nice group of talent here in the hands of a proven coach. Last year he went 9-4, and I expect big things out of this North Texas team this year. I can't really give a solid win total, but it's definitely one of the teams that's going to be in high in competition in this Conference USA altogether.
Yeah, big man. Seth Luttrell, fourth-year coach. Now, this is an interesting thing. This coach, in his first season, his very first season, the team was 1-11 prior to him taking over the team. He turned it around, and he made a bowl his first year. Now, the knock on the coach is he's been to bowl games every year he's been there 3 years. He's 0-3 in the bowl, so he's yet to get over that hump. But, hey, at least he took a program that was 1-11 and been in the bowl game 3 years in a row. Probably going to go back for his fourth year because this team is loaded on offense. They got Mason Fine, who's a senior quarterback. He's probably the best player in the conference, offensively speaking. He's got last year had 27 touchdowns and over 4,000 yards passing. Okay, and then he has solid weapons. He's got a key wide receiver, senior Rico Bussey. He's an all-conference player. He's a 1,000-yard receiver. And they get on the defensive side, on the offensive side, still they get a Virginia Tech tackle transfer, DeAndre Flanton. He will start immediately, and they're just sitting right behind FAU in overall total offense in the league. Now, defensively speaking, they got a lot to be desired here. Like you said, the May Pops, I think they've already popped. They're going to try to pump the tires back up. They basically got 6,000 yards of offense against and averaging over almost 450 yards a game against. So they got to tighten that up. And they bring in a new defensive coordinator, Tony Reffert. He's going to try to he says reload rather than rebuild. Well, they got a little bit of rebuilding to do in my book, if you ask me. Giving up that kind of yardage per game and the points. But anyways, this team just on offense alone, and because they play Conference USA football, there's not a lot of tough defenses in that league, maybe 1 or 2. I think this team easily gets back to that 8-5 slate to where they were last year, and they'll be playing in another bowl game, and who knows what the outcome will be then. But I look for this team to rack up at least 8 Ws
now, I'm
this
gonna
year.
take a look into a quote by the quarterback Mason Fine out the Lindley magazine. He says, "We took our bruises early, but repetitions, more time in the film room, and learning from our mistakes help us get better in this spring." So that's just telling you right there. Fourth-year head coach, he gets his returning quarterback, who's going to be a star right here. Has the guy focused from spring. Who knows? Definitely have to do the eye test with this team right here with such a potent offense. The defense, even though they did give up a lot of yards last year, they did average on giving up only 24.2 points a game. So they were averaging 34.6 on offense, giving up 24.2 on defense. That was a recipe for success. They went 9-4. They lost in a bowl game to Utah State. Not a bad season, but I expect them maybe to get back to the 9-win margin. But like you said, they do have to see Houston this year, and they also got to go to the Pac-12 and play the California Bears. So they might go one less and get the 8 wins. But definitely keep an eye out on North Texas.
Yeah. Yeah, they start out with 3 out-of-conference games early: Abilene, Christian, SMU, which is a doable game for them. Then they go out and play the Golden Bears out in Cal. So that would be a good eye test for this team, on the road playing Cal in the Pac-12. So I mean, if they go 3-0 early, then I see them easily hitting that 8-9 win mark, and then they jump right into the conference play for the rest of the way. So, and last year I think they had like 3 losses in conference. So 8-4, 9-3, doable schedule for this team right here.
You heard it here first, right here on the Boss and the Sauce Show. Make sure you subscribe, like, and also tell a friend. We out of here.